they got out to I don't know what it was, 11 zip or whatever it was, and that's not how you can you start games on the road. Our first quarter was really poor, and we were only down six, and we played poorly. But to me, the physicality was one thing, but this is the first time for me in a long, long time with our group when we get where we got outworked. When a team has 15 offensive rebounds, that's a sign that you're getting outworked.
Alright, welcome back to more Ignorance of Basketball. No messages from YouTube today, but I do want to get into this loss. So, we knew that the Suns weren't going to go undefeated this year. It's probably a little bit unrealistic since it's never happened before. But I personally was hoping the loss would come a little bit later. The first loss would come a little bit later. The announcers kept talking about a 10-game win streak, which they haven't done in I don't even know how long, and I kind of got a little bit excited for that. And I got let down. I'll be honest with you, I got let down. But if any of you are feeling shitty about the loss, let me try to give my insight as a professional. Just kidding. And just let you guys know what I think and why I don't think this loss is a big fucking deal. Like Monty said at the beginning of the video, this was just a hustle loss. I think the Suns got a little cocky. They were like, the Kings are fucking garbage. Who gives a shit? Do we even have to try? I feel like we could literally beat them in our sleep. It's like the day after Christmas. People have kids and shit. They were probably trying to find gifts or telling their assistants to find gifts or however rich people do it. I don't know. I am not there yet. Yeah, I don't think they were like really hyped to play the fucking Kings, and it showed. The Kings were hyped because the Kings just had a nice little win, a little buzzer beater action the other night, and I think they were ready to go. They were energized, clearly. I mean, they out-rebounded the shit out of the Suns. And that's literally the only reason that they lost. And because they couldn't make a shot in the first quarter, or really throughout the game. They didn't really shoot that well. Ayton got in foul trouble again. That's the only thing that I'm like a little bit worried about. But honestly, this is what we have to realize. This season is weird. The break was shortened, and I don't think everybody, it's not even I don't think. Not everybody is in shape right now. Ayton isn't in great shape. Well, he's not like, really ready. Chris Paul's not really ready. Like, Devin Booker and Bridges, Payne, they look great. I want to give another shout out to Cameron Payne. He's been playing well. He's not scoring a bunch, but he's doing what he needs to do. It looks like a lot of the time when Chris Paul comes out, Payne is actually giving the team like a little bit of a spark, which I like. So until Chris Paul can get like really CP3 ready, honestly, I think Payne's been playing better. Even though Chris Paul had like 22 points and 12 assists or whatever he had, really the 3 at the end doesn't count. So let's say 18 points. I like the way Payne was playing. He was playing faster. He was playing with a lot more energy. So you guys can't say I'm fucking not objective, dude, because Chris Paul is my guy. And I was saying that I don't even know if Cameron Payne can be the first guy to come off the bench or the backup point guard. But I'm saying he's been playing better than him in these 2 games. Another thing I noticed, it looks like Monty is going to be staggering the Chris Paul and Devin Booker minutes. It looks like he's kind of doing that thing that they did in Houston with Harden and CP3, where it's like they start both of them, and then Chris Paul comes out, and then when Devin comes in, Chris Paul comes in, and then you just kind of play the last couple minutes with both of them. The only thing I didn't like is that he took CP3 out at like the 6:30 mark and then brought him back in at like the 3-minute mark. I don't think that's enough time. I feel like you should play them like the last 6 minutes at the latest. If it's like a crucial guy. He did the same thing with Bridges, but I think Bridges came back at like the 2-minute mark, and I'm like, fucking 2 minutes? What the hell? What even is that? That's not enough time to get into a rhythm or anything. I feel like that's just kind of weird. I'm sure he is smarter than me and he knows what he's doing, but I'm gonna give my fucking opinion because that's what I does. And yeah, there's not a whole lot that goes into this. Like I said, the only thing I'm worried about is the I mean, I'm not even worried about the Ayton stuff because he's just not really in shape yet. Like, is this going to be a huge issue that DeAndre Ayton all of a sudden can't stay in games? I don't think so. Is it going to be a huge issue that he's just not going to get any touches throughout the season? I don't think so. Like, you know, they play fast, and a lot of these people are fucking out of shape, and I think that's really all it is. And also, I think they don't give a shit about the Kings because nobody does, except for Kings fans. But, like, nobody's like, oh, hell yeah, we get to play against the Kings today. No offense, but nobody has ever said that. Maybe, like, 15 years ago, but as of currently, nobody gives a shit about the Kings. No disrespect. You guys know what I'm talking about. So, I think that's all it was. They just didn't come out with a whole lot of energy, and the Kings did. And they lost. And the defense did look really good, so that's a plus. I think they said that they kept him to almost like half the amount of threes that they normally take. And yeah, the defense looks good. I think the only thing I'm worried about is the interior defense needs to be a little bit better, but the perimeter defense does look really good. So that's something I am excited about. But like I'm saying, I think the perimeter defense is going to get better as Ayton gets into better shape. Now, Jones, I'm a little worried about because this is the second game where this motherfucker had like 1 or 2 rebounds and can't stay in the game. Bruh, what are we doing? Does he need to get replaced by the rookie? Does Goggles need to step up? Does Frank need to step up? This is what it's looking like. I know we're only 2 games in, but that's what it's looking like. That's the only thing I'm worried about. So, take this loss as a positive if you can, because it doesn't mean shit. It's not like we see a huge hole in the team and it's like, oh fuck, this is going to be a problem in the playoffs. It's like, no. They just didn't really give a shit. They played against a team that they didn't take that seriously, and they paid the price for it. And thank God we don't have to sit on this L too long because they're going to play him again tonight. And, you know, let me just give you a little preview of what I'll be looking for in the game today. Obviously, effort. I'll be looking at Ayton, see how he plays. I'll be looking to see if they're still staggering the Chris Paul, Devin Booker minutes, because I don't love that. I don't love it. I would like for the bench to be in. That's what I want. I said that in an older video. I think that is ideal. And also, don't fucking bring players in like the last 3 minutes of the game. I think that's super annoying. Especially like wing players or like people who need like rhythm. I mean, I feel like everybody needs rhythm really, but especially like a point guard, I feel like that's kind of a bad move. But again, what the fuck do I know? I'm assuming, call me crazy, Monty Williams knows a little bit more about basketball than me. But also, maybe he doesn't. You know, maybe he doesn't. Maybe I'm right on this. So I'll be looking out for that. And the shot making, I'm not worried about. They shot like 11 for 40 from 3. I'm not worried about that. There's so many good shooters on this team. I think it was probably just like it was literally the day after Christmas. And oh my god, don't let me get fucking started on those Christmas games. Holy shit, that was the worst NBA Christmas I've ever seen. Every fucking game was a blowout. It was a joke. It did feel so good to see Steph Curry and those stupid fucking braids just get annihilated. I thought that Nets game was bad. God damn, what did they lose by like 117 points? It was embarrassing. Felt good. That was a win, but I had to turn it off. I mean, I can only watch so much abuse. You know, I'm not a violent person. But let's just wrap this video up. Yeah, I think this... Now, if they lose this game, it depends on how they lose it. If they lose it because they got outworked again, I'm going to be mad. Trust me. I'm going to be mad. But I'm not going to be worried. Now, if they start losing by 20 to like the Clippers and the Lakers and the Mavericks and, you know, teams that I think they're going to see in the playoffs, that's the shit I don't like. But if you lose by 3 points to a team that's not going to make the playoffs, it's like, it's not a big deal, guys. So just know that. Just know that out of the 2 games that they played, they beat the team and didn't play well that they needed to beat. And that's all I really care about. I mean, it's not all I care about, but I would rather them beat the Mavericks and lose to the Kings than the other way around. So I think I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for the support for the channel. It's been fun. It's been really fun talking to you guys and reading your guys' comments and stuff. So I'm going to keep making these videos. I haven't been doing the daily upload thing anymore because I'm getting ready to move. So once I move and get settled in, I think I'll be back at that. So that'll be fun again. But again, thank you guys. And I guess I'll see you guys again either tonight or tomorrow because I'll make a video about the next game. So that's it. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.